Fear Holiday. Thank you very much to both of you, sir. Thank you very much. And to Clayman. That was the one that wasn't popping up. So yeah, how are we doing, folks? Hopefully you're doing okay. It wasn't man flu. It wasn't man flu. It wasn't man flu. First thing I hear, that's it. Oh dear. How was the man flu, Fear Holiday? It wasn't man flu. It wasn't man flu. Mike, the bootleg version of Microsoft Word. Yeah. Good morning, Atlanta Quebec. Good to see you again. This is random Twitch user. My old account got hacked. I'm looking forward to today's stream because I got called off work because of shitty weather. Gotta love the Midwest. Fair enough. So how are you finding the snacks? Very good, Blade. Yeah. I had some of your Dutch Dolly mix, and Jesus, there's so much sugar in them. Cool things. Good to see Brad Pitt's full as well. Sarah Barnett, Jesus Christ, all of the subs. Brad Pitt with the tier 3 sub. Cube salute to you, sir. Cube salute 3 indeed. Oh, the Tum Tums, that was it, yeah. Very nice. Hi there, loyal ZF member. Loyal ZF. that may be the funniest joke told today. Right then. So yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome back to Uboat. If you've not been following where I've been for the last couple of days, I've been deathly ill. As you can probably kind of still hear at the moment, I'm a little bit nasally at this moment in time. But I feel a lot better. I sound worse than I feel. I feel pretty much right back on the money. So yeah, hey flu-stricken, that's me. Yeah, good to see you there, Dave, as well. Our resident team killer, radio man, and all-round nice guy. Thank you very much, everybody, for the 100% on the first sub-train. There we go. I hear death. Where's Quebec? I'm here. And speaking of death, Detonator, there he is. I, too, have been brought low by man flu. It is definitely a real thing. It is. It's a serious... No, it wasn't man flu. It was a serious, debilitating illness that we had there. So yeah, we're going to rock and roll with some U-Boat today. There was any number of things that I could have done, because we've been away from the computer for like 4 or 5 days, maybe longer. I don't know. It's all blurred into one tissue-filled, sneezing mess. Oh, yeah. I've had it all. Like, basically, the fucking... So last week, about this time last week, I had absolutely heinous, from the anus, food poisoning, man. It was fucking horrible, right? And as per the nature... Oh, you filthy animal. Out of nowhere, Elf.
He had a case of man flu, chat.
It wasn't man flu. It was a serious, debilitating illness. Serious debilitating... So it was the worst thing... it was just fucking awful. Anyway, so I had food poisoning for like 4 or 5 days. Probably about 4 days. And, like, my immune system was just... Boom! It just absolute zeroed, right? And every disease just like shoveling coal into the mouth of a boiler. Like it just, every virus, bacteria, everything, just shoveling it. God was just shoveling it in like coal. And then the next week I had a sore throat, banging headache, red eyes, the sneezing, the coughing, I was like a leper. I was a leper. Thank you very much there too. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Mr. Octos as well, and DVL. I don't know why yours hasn't popped up. The mini feed is useless, right? Basically, I know probably a few of you don't use Streamlabs OBS, but essentially what happens is my screen is broken down into 4 compartments, if you like, 4 windows inside the OBS. So I've got Twitch chat, which is on the right, and then I've got 3 windows stacked above each other. The top one shows a preview of what's going on stream, so I can see the torpedo launching, I can see the ship blowing up, the quality shaky cam. And then I've got the mini feed underneath, which says, a few seconds ago, Octaz resubscribed with Twitch Prime for 20 months. 20 months later, I finally caught a stream during my morning cardio. But for some reason, not everything pops up there. It's like they recently changed it. They had a legacy version, which worked fine. It worked beautifully. But now we've got this version, and it doesn't work. It's so bad. Would you like duck? Would I like duck? That is a question open for interpretation. Dave there says, "Oh, I feel you, man. Food poisoning sucks major dick." It does. I was not sucking major dick over that time, but I might as well have been, because it was pretty grim. There we go. So yeah, I've got it to pop up there. DVL, thank you very much there for the 5 months. A woo-boat indeed. So yeah, I came off the back of this awful food poisoning about Sunday evening when we were doing Divinity. you probably know when we were killing Alexander, I was really quiet. I didn't really talk very much. I had like a sandpaper sore throat, like really bad. But because of the shenanigans with the internet on Saturday, I wanted to get a stream out. And then I tried obviously going in on Monday and doing that banished stream, but I could feel the disease. I could feel Nurgle's rot, taking hold. So I thought, I'm just gonna shelve it. I went down to Jane's, a chew to you two, and then it was awful. Well, because what kept happening was I started to feel better, and then I'd go to work, and like if you work in an office, desk job, you can have like your corpse pile of tissues, like it's not too bad. You got your own little cubicle, booth, table, whatever else. My job, I fit glasses for a living, right? I have to get right up in people's business. And people come in, and honestly, some people's aftershave perfume smells like toothpaste. Yeah, the case shoots up your nose, and that was it. It was game over. Just the different smells of the day, and the fact that my desk, as of the rearrangement, is right by the front door, and the door heaters, the big door heaters they have to try and keep the heat in, are about as much use as an asthmatic blowing through a straw. They don't move any air. I was freezing to death with this flu and just rot and death, and it was horrendous. Hype train ended. Oh no, hype train success. I've received a level 1 emote. Thank you very much, chat. I appreciate the emote. I'm gonna share as much. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I for a second there, it kind of looked like a multicolored Half-Life train, a blue and yellow. Anyway, So it was genuinely grim. Genuinely, pretty grim. What are we doing? What year is it? Where are we? We're going to be playing some Uboat. So that's where I've been. So I apologise. I have been very sick. I thought about maybe streaming last night, but I thought I'm going to kick it in the ass. I had something as well. I'm not much for herbal medicines or anything like that. I had something called echinacea. That shit. Well, first of all, it's disgusting, as all of herbal remedies tend to be. And the second thing, is that oh my god, it works. It's unbelievable. Right then, at Lonely Quebec here. Same here for 2 weeks. One day I would feel fine, the next morning I felt like chucking buckets, and then feel fine again by the evening. Yeah, exactly. Skeleton. It was like that. So I'd wake up feeling okay, not too bad, and then I'd go to work, and by the time I hit sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I was right back to square one. The cold coming in from outside, the having to do customer service stuff. It's kind of, and it's bad as well, right? Because you shouldn't even with my job, I shouldn't even really be in work if I'm ill because of the proximity I have to get to people, in terms of patients and stuff. I have to lean in, fit glasses and stuff. Could you imagine having your glasses fitted by someone and they're about fucking at 3-4 inches from your face, trying to fit glasses behind your ear, going, horrible, just awful. So I'd rather not. Customers are to blame for most illnesses I get. Yeah, that's true. That's true also, Alf. Although in this case, it was my own fault and the garlic bread shenanigans. Don't exactly have the same diet, but it would... Sorry? Don't exactly have the same diet, but would greatly benefit you. Ah, right. Oh, those noises. That's it. Too accurate. Yep. At Lonely Quebec, my data is being cut off because of a blizzard and 25 plus freedom units outside. Oh my god. How disappointing. Hope you don't get sick again. I hope so. Microsoft Word. I hope I get on the arse of this and get ahead. Anyway, U-boats. That's why we're here. I know how cold it is outside. I haven't opened my window as such, right? But I went to the tap and poured sort of water, water noises. I poured some water and into my bottle, and it's so cold. It's like it's run off a glacier. So I can tell outside that it is muchos chilly. Echinacea was the herbal thing that I took. Yeah, it's like an oil type thing. You put 15 drops in a tiny spritz of water in a glass, and you just gluck. And I don't know whether it's just, again, it's one of these things with herbal medicines. Is I don't know whether it's just me that's feeling better, or whether the echinacea just went in there with a pair of boxing gloves and started punching the ick out, which I don't know. Take daily vitamins. Yeah, that's true, to be fair. I think we got some downstairs. Yeah, the weather's been really strange. It got warm and then suddenly cold again. Placebo. That's it. I'm going to open a line of herbal medicines called Placebo. Right then. Oh god, I don't fucking. Oh god. Yeah, oh god, I've got to like log into my Steam account again. Bear with me. Fucking, I was playing Company of Heroes 2, but the really annoying thing, because I have an old Steam account, like I have a separate Steam account for the one that I have now, or like it's part and I have two Steam accounts. Like I have an old Steam account and my newer Steam account. My newer Steam account has most of my games on it, and then I just Steam family share them together. But the problem is certain games don't Steam family share very well. Like because I wanted to play some Company of Heroes 2, I have all of the DLC. For Company of Heroes 2 on my second account, which means if I try to load it on my first account, the game will load, but it treats me as a fresh user and doesn't give me all of the DLC and all of the stuff that I've unlocked. So I have to fucking log out, log into the... It's a pain in the arse because I can never remember the password, which is really annoying. But I've managed to remember it. So this time, Uboat. Also, something's trying to update because it's the first time I've opened Steam. Postscriptum, go away. Borderlands 2 update. Huh? Quality. Right then, I will apologise as well, like, if there are any icky noises that still come through. I'm sure you can tell I'm sounding a bit nasally. I'm not 100% over it. I'm 95% over it. I'm mostly back to normal. It's just I need to, like, pull my nose off and click in a new one, basically. Only thing that might help with vitamin C is when you're sick, give it a little boost. Otherwise, yeah, vitamin supplements without demonstrable deficiency is useless, yeah. You should play 4 vs 4 Company of Heroes 2 someday. I will get that. I am tragically bad at strategy games. Can't seem to move my mouse. Okay, there we go. We're tabbed in. Let's change the game capture window to this one. And then that should... There we go. Ready to load. Right then. So, as I remember, we have a thing that we need to do here. So, load up the game. Currently, our Commander-in-Chief, our Captain, is Citrus. I think we've also got Screwed on board. I can't remember who else we got on board, but I think that's, for the most part, what we're doing. You should try Hearts of Iron 4. I'm really bad. I don't like Hearts of Iron. Am I getting Hearts of Iron right? Is that the one that's a bit like that medieval one? The one that Katla made me buy. Oh, what's it called? Something... Europa. Universe Alice. Hello, yeah, that's it. You need to know yourself what you are deficient in, do blood tests and look at your diet. EU4, that's it. World War II Grand Strategy game, that's EU4. Europa, Universalis, and Crusader Kings 2. Yeah, Europa's pretty good. Right then, so let's see what the fuck is going on here. So, I do remember. Let me just tab out and turn off the sort of screen dimmer. There you go. Oh, God, retina smelter. Okay, so, allow war correspondent to collect materials for his publication. So, essentially what happened was, we came back and we completed our last patrol. What we did was we loaded up all of the torpedoes. We got loads of T1 torpedoes, a couple of T2s, but primarily mostly T1s. We got lots of food and everything like that. We're in a good spot. So, the plan was, because we're fully laden here, we got 309 budget. We have got ourselves a war correspondent on board, and the nice thing about the war correspondent is that he gives a shitload of what's called reputation. Now, reputation's important for a couple of things. Now, I just thought it was it instigated how many officers you are allowed on board, but as I found out the other day, it also has another purpose. This guy here, for example, if we go to the recruitment officer and show, not the files, but choose assignments, we can click on crew members and promote them like so. And that basically means that, because if you remember, we now don't have that many officers at our disposal. We can't recruit officers. I didn't realise this is the ways how you get officers. So you can promote interior crew members to become officers. Now, what I've done is I have recruited an officer. I've sent him to the headquarters. I believe this guy's an engineer, and he is currently working on improved shitters, which is exactly what we want. So currently we've got a mechanic on land learning these things, which is a huge deal for me. Hearts of Iron 4 is World War II, EU is the colonizer, Crusader Kings is the medieval. I have 500 hours in Crusader Kings and EU, and I have 1500 Hearts of Iron. If you ever want some tips from him, I'll be happy to. Oh, thank you very much, Dave. Okay, so with all said and done then, we're about ready to set off there. In terms of food in the galley, Mr. Dave, our Crusader Kings Dave, we've got plenty of food in, to be honest, actually. Let's, we could grab some more fish, but I think we're just going to rock and roll with what we have, because that's a lot of food. How much food is actually... I'm sure it tells you somewhere how much food is in the galley. We've got 14 days of food just in that crock pot, so I think we'll be fine. So then, Mr. Dave, can I get you to get some sleep for me? Come off duty. Let's get Misfit one extra person in the engine room. Army pilot, there's nothing to report. Bit of Radio Gibraltar, because why the fuck not? Skipper, let's get you down to the navigation table for now, as we don't need you on the UZO. No bad guys coming yet. And let's cast off. Our destination is going to be up here. We are travelling to the western approaches by Northern Ireland, or the Republic of Ireland, just off the west coast there. And we're going to try and intercept some shipping as best we can. Target is to sink 7,000 tonnes of merchant shipping and anything else that we might come across, as well as allowing the war correspondent to collect publications. So I'm not entirely sure what that involves, letting him collect publications. I don't know whether that means having him up on deck. I can't select him as a crew member, so I don't know how that works, but we'll see. Let's cast off then. So we need to set a course out of the harbour here. Let's run right to the end. Oh, look at this. There's another U-boat pulling in. I think he just kind of snapped to the harbour there. There's a lot of U-boats in the harbour. Like, no wonder the fucking British are winning. Or you have to like actually get out on the water. Right then. So we're going to come out here like this. Like that. And we'll do it like that. It doesn't take us too close to RAF Centre Val, but it gets us there in a timely manner. Right then, manoeuvring. Ahead 2/3 for me, please. And we have officially cast off. There is our war correspondent. Got his camera with him and everything. Very, very nice. So the war correspondent is going to go and spread some he's here for propaganda, basically. He's here to say, oh, look at this. The German war machine is still going as strong as ever. 1944, moments before getting its butt kicked, basically, which is pretty spicy. Okay, so let's see how we do then. Oh, God, it's 23 minutes in. There's already 200 people here. Mucho scary. Right then, how do I click on this guy? Like so, there we go. War correspondent. The war correspondent warmly thanks Citrus for allowing him to join the crew during this assignment. Citrus shakes his hand and after some time small talk explains the basics about living on board U-984 and where his bunk is. Dieter Becker appreciates the help and adds that it's not his first time and confirms that he will be fine. Welcome on board. Lovely. Excellent stuff. So yeah, we've got a journalist on board, basically. So he's just currently collecting material for his publication. U-Boats Monthly. That's the one, yeah, Kriegsmarine Monthly or something, like tabloid journalism. Right then, let's speed up time. Let's go for ahead 1/3. There's one of our U-Boats casting off. Let's radio in the reported contacts, because fuck it, it's 150 credits. 1056, or 65 even. Good to see him. Let's move it up to 10, 11, 12, 13 knots as we make our escape out of the northern sort of fjord of La Rochelle Harbour, and then we'll rock and roll. War correspondent, let's have a word with you, see what's going on. What are you after now, son? Where'd you go? You didn't photograph someone burning the eggs, did you? There he is. Skip, have a word with him. Let's have a look there. Mr. Becker seems confused about something. Suddenly he reached out and asked Citrus, why is there a second periscope in the control room? In the control room. This periscope is better for spotting aircraft and navigation, meant for torpedo solutions. Information is classified. This periscope is better for spotting aircraft and for the navigation. The war correspondent thanks you. He seems really curious about that. Publication progress increases. Glad to help. I didn't realise there'd be an exam. Okay, he's testing me. What is this periscope for, Herculine? What does it do? For stars. It's for watching stars. Writes that down. Anywho, my signal is shit. I shall bid you farewell. Have a nice day, sweetheart. Talk to you later. Another visual contact. Lovely. 150 credits. We're raking in the big bucks here. Travel mode? How long for? Oh, look at that! Oh, sorry, that was really loud. I was super happy that we managed to get out of there in one swoop. Right then, okay, let's rock and roll. I apologise if I just broke anyone's eardrums. Right, okay. Excellent stuff. Now, I'm kind of tempted to run sort of subsurface here. I gotta be honest. Is this the unstable version? I think it is there, Tar. I intentionally leave it on the unstable version because there was a problem with T1 torpedoes in the current build Unless they hotfix the current build, but I'm not sure. Right, so currently making 13 knots. We're up on the open ocean. Citrus is up on top deck. I probably don't need you up there for the moment, Citrus, so come and get some sleep. Or let Screwed take over on top deck, and then we'll go from there. Thank you very much there to Gina De Silva. Woohoo, sir. Thank you very much for 13 months. Is this single player or multiplayer? It is single player only. There is a multiplayer version called Uboat, which you're allowed to... not U-boat, Wolfpack, I should say, which allows you to use various aspects of the submarine in first person with your chums. It's like co-op. But no, sadly, just single player. You couldn't really do a multiplayer game like this. I mean, you could with a bit of imagination, but not really on this framework. They'd have to rebuild it from the ground up. And to be honest, the single player is, yeah, it doesn't work amazingly. Like, there are still bugs. So let's worry about fixing the single player before any multiplayer is considered. Okay. Well, there's not much point in actually having somebody up on the top deck during the nighttime hours now that I think about it. So let's just get people down here to rest for the moment. Lovely. Right, let's get you some sleep for now there, please, Army Pilot. Thank you for our evening podcast there. Right, let us... yeah, we're running at a head standard. I should probably run subsurface, at least for the evening. Just in case we get pounced upon. Do you know what? Let's have somebody on the listening room. Let's use our radar detector. We'll just try and see if there are any aircraft about. So yeah, what we have here is a radar detector. This little yoki on the front of the... this little, like, you know, looks like a fucking, you know... looks like a tire with like a stick coming out of it. This is our radar detector, and it allows us to detect enemy radar that pings against our hull, or at least against the sensor, which means we're able to reasonably detect hostile aircraft and things like that. So I'm going to have Mr. Screwed manning that for the moment, just in case we get jumped by some Sunderlands. That all said and done though, we should be okay. Let's get... no, we don't need to run to red light running just yet. We should be okay. Let's see then. Speeding up time here. This radar detector is a good and bad for two different reasons. It's good... Oh, War Correspondent has a question. How do... Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you guys alright there? God, the sea state is shocking, considering it's not a storm. Changing heading. That's a phenomenally bad sea state, that is. Christ above. Yeah, might run deck awash. Okay, let's have a word with the correspondent. Citrus, let's see. Where is your man? Where is he? Is he on his bunk? He's on his bunk again. Let's have a look for him. Right, Trick Becca asks Citrus, what is the use for compressed air stored on the ship? Let's see. Its most important use is to blow ballast from the ballast tanks. Lovely. War Correspondent, thanks you. He seems really curious about that. Glad to help. Publication is well on the way to completion here. Yeah, currently running at a head standard, which is an okay speed. 11 knots is nothing to scoff at. We just got to get to our patrol zone in good time. Mr. Citrus, yeah, let's get you up on the roof for the moment. How's our solution doing? 80% solution. Isn't bad at all. Once we get down to sort of 40%, we'll rotate some of the crew members. It's 20 knot wind, Jesus. 25 knot wind. Christ, that's windy. Lovely. Okay, let's change some people around. Oh, yeah, it's a pretty nasty storm out. Thank you very much. Oh, ugh. Sorry, thank you very much. Hope you're well. A bit later after the stream, I had a query for you in Steam, something about a bullshittery highlight from way back. It's not urgent. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much, Mr. Showiat Wumble. And, yeah, I'll have a look on Steam in a little bit, sir. Thank you. Right, then. Okay, so, in terms of crew members, let's change over some people. Mr. Screwed, I'm going to get Citrus back inside, get him some sleep. Screwed, I'm going to get you to... If I can click him. Come on. There we go. Sleep. Right. And then we're going to release his extra crew member. Screwed, we're going to get you on the navigation table for the moment, please. Army Pilot, take over on the listening room, listening for hostile aircraft. And then we'll go from there. To be honest, it's probably not... The people are clipped in on the sort of with their carabiners and whatever, just to stop them from getting washed overboard. But it'd be extremely painful to slip off of that. So let's hope people will be okay there. To be honest, it's probably more comfortable to run subsurface, but we make better time if we're above the surface. Less, you know, resistance from the water. Oh my god. What does he want now? Skipper, what does he want? Let's have a look here. Right then, Dietrich Becker explains to Citrus that he wants to tell the public a bit about how well engineered U-boats are. He doesn't want to confuse such matters, though, and be credible about it. He asks Citrus if he could explain to him exactly how U-boats dive to match all basic facts he knows already. Okay, so U-boats have neutral buoyancy and can simply steer to move vertically. There are 5 ballast tanks on board that are flooded from the front to the back during a normal dive. Could do with that. Oh, there's my message from Soviet. Right then, so there are 5 ballast tanks on board that are flooded from the front to back during a normal dive. Let's do that one. War correspondent thanks you. He seems really curious about that. Glad to help. If he asks us about the Enigma machine, that's when we'll have to tell him that information is classified, won't we? Like, basically, spy? I don't think that's a spy. Like, I think, like, at the point of how a submarine works, right, the weather is horrible. I think, like, things like, how it dives with the ballast tanks and stuff like that. I don't think that's a mystery to anyone. The West knows that. I mean, I think America even has some, like, I think, like, not Nautilus. Is it, like, Guppy? I can't remember. It does have a couple of diesel-electric U-boats themselves, the Americans, at this point, operating the Pacific Theatre. So it's like they already know how that works. The classified stuff is the Enigma, their communications. So if he asks us about the Enigma, that information is classified. So if he goes, how do U-boats communicate? That one, yeah. You can't chuck him overboard for asking too many questions. Unfortunately not, Gino. Well, to be honest, it's not. The Admiralty did kind of give us this war correspondent. We'd have to assume that the Admiralty wouldn't just put any old journalist that wanted to go on. Like you'd have to imagine he's reasonably faithful to the Nazi cause. We do have our own subs as do the Americans, exactly. So it's like it's not like we're giving information away that like he wouldn't know. Right, let's change over some of our officers here. Misfit, go and get some sleep. Dave, take over on the diesels. Take one man with you. Don't know why I've got... Yeah, Citrus, go and get some rest for us, bud. Weather's still pretty bad. Let's have a look here. Nothing on the radar detector, which I am extremely happy about. Right, we have made it. Lovely stuff. Very late in the evening. 10 o'clock. Sea state is not too bad, actually. Okay, what we're going to do then, Army pilots. Keeping you on the listening room for us, please. Skipper, we're going to rig to dive. Let's get Misfit out of bed to come spin the ballast tanks and take us down to PD. Lovely stuff. Down to PD we come. That water in here. We do have a bit of water in here. Once you've spanned that, just come and get the pump ready. There's quite a bit of water in there. Just come get the pump and we'll pump all that water out. There we go. That should drop the water level nicely. And then, yeah, just go and get some rest for us. We're going to be running on the electrics for a little while. And we could run on the snorkel. Let's run on the snorkel, actually. Come and get the snorkel up. We'll run on the diesels. We'll switch to electrics for now, but then we'll run on the diesels in just a moment. Get that snorkel raised. There we go. And we'll switch back to the diesels when we can. It's just going to give us an inlet of air, which is quite important. Lovely. Okay, snorkel is going up. Depth is... We're going to run at 6 meters just to cover this. Lovely. 6 meters from there. Okay. So here we are. Let's just quickly get screwed on the radio here. I don't know whether we can transmit whilst the... I think the snorkel will allow us to transmit, but we'll see. Let's get a little bit of extra help for Army pilot there. Walter, come and have a seat, sir. Out of range. Okay, we'll have to radio that. Oh no, we're in range. Patrol sector. Let's radio in that as completed. Just barely in range. Lovely, nice one. Okay, come and get some sleep there for us, boss. How are we doing in terms of solution? 65% could be better. Screwed, come and get on navigation for me. The gyro compass is on. Right then, slowing us down to ahead 1/3 for me, please, manoeuvring. Quite sort of out of the water there. I don't know whether that's just the sea state. Yeah, I think it is just the sea state. Okay, let's see if we can hear anything around us. Can't hear a bloody thing, Batman.
Jawohl.
We could go and discover the western approaches. Let's do that. At 2/3. We're currently running subsurface. Not much else to say, to be honest. There we go, discovered checkpoint, which is what we want. It allows us to fast travel here, should we choose to. Well, there's really not much else to say about the matter. We might as well run back on the surface and see if we can... It's a nice day, so we might as well see if we can spot anyone the old-fashioned way. Plus, Army Pilot needs to get some rest, so let's run us up to the surface, please. Take us up there, please. Scrooge, just quickly come and get that snorkel for me.
Jawohl.
Stay on navigation for us there, sir. Just for now. Up we come. Mr. Dave. Yeah, we'll get one guy in there. Get two guys in engines. No, we'll get one guy in engines. Dave, come and get us out of the water there, sir. They're trying to pop a wheelie. Yeah, we'll run up on top with as many crew members as we can. Checkpoint unlocked. Compressed air reserves are starting to drop. Dave, down to the stern for me. I need you to come and run that compressed air tank for me. Thank you very much there, lads. People are getting some rest. Scrooge, you've done a good job there, mate. Come and get some sleep. Citrus, let's get you up on the UZO for us. Take 2 men of the watch with you, and let's see how we're doing. Let's run at our head standard. Not much else to say on the matter. We'll just try and keep an eye on things. Visibility's very good at the moment, so we'll go from there. Discipline's doing well as well. Vacation is allowing us, plenty of leeway in terms of discipline, which is perfect. Got a lot of watch crew members up here. Just keeping an eye on hostile shipping. Bloody hell, look at all these guys. One man's just come for a smoke. Lovely. So visibility should be really good in every direction now. Oh yeah, that's pretty good actually. We just got to see if we see any like masts or anything on the horizon. Kinda hard to know exactly where shipping might be going. We could run right up here. See exactly what's going on if we can. Only the very small hours of the morning. We'll leave people up on watch overnight. Screwed. Changes to red light running. That will improve our nighttime visibility. Not that pleasant to be doing that overnight. We'll leave them for one night and one day. Haven't seen a beanie. Okay. Let's drop in again and see if we can get anything on the hydrophone then. Army Pilot's pretty well rested. Dive, take us down to periscope depth. Mr. Dave, out of bed, spin the valves for us please, my friend. There we go. Take us down to PD. Screwed, get that snorkel up. Run us into daylight running. Snorkel is going up. Lovely. Okay. Drift the U-boat, that's it. Right then. Snorkel is up. Ballast tanks are flooding with water. Research is halfway. For improved toilets. Is what we want. Never actually researched improved toilets before. This will be the first time I've ever done it.
Oh,
nice one.
yeah.
Mr. Spicy, thank you very much for the 20 months there. Re to you too, sir. Capitan Quebec, that's it. Lovely. Yeah, checkpoint unlocked, that's fine. Right then, Army Pilot, come here, listen to this. Let's change us out to the electrics if we can. Electrics at a head 1/3, just to make sure that we're as quiet as possible and allow the allow Army Pilot to try and find someone on the hydrophone. Not a soul. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nice spot. Group 4 to 9. That's pretty good. Right, let's change us back over to the diesels then. Switch us back to diesels. Head full. Gotta make an intercept. Okay, let's do it. Skipper, you need to just get some sleep for now for us, boss. Here we go, we got another question from your boy. Let's see what he wants. Where is he? He's here. Let's have a word. Mr. Becker. Dietrich Becker chats a little bit with Citrus and mentions how his last meal was very tasty. Out of curiosity, he asks where the food is stored on the ship. It's near the toilet. Is it? No. In the officer's room, is it? Food isn't stored there. I'm pretty sure, that's a toilet, isn't it? That's a toilet, and then there's an officer's toilet. But it's near the toilet, isn't it? It's near the toilet. War correspondent, thanks you. He seems really curious about that. Publication progress increases. Glad to help. That's a toilet. Chuck him overboard. Oh, that's phenomenal. That's like literally perfect weather. Okay, so this one might be getting stalked by a U-boat already. Lovely. Right, so we have intercepted. Now we just have to find them, which is half the job. Right, Citrus, I said for you to get some sleep. And you, Scrooge, you're resting? Good. We'll just let Army Pilot do his job for the moment. Dave? Yeah, warming up torpedoes is the best thing you can be doing right now. Just in case we get into contact very soon. In fact, actually, no, rest, because it might be a while before we even get a solution. So we'll warm up torpedoes closer to the time. At the moment, we just got to find the bastards. I feel like there's a U-boat trying to stalk these guys. Currently making 11 knots. They are somewhere in here. We can actually see further than we can hear. So let's just get Army Pilot to sleep then. So 4 to 9. It could have a military escort. See, they're anywhere in this circle. Tends to be more towards the middle. You can never know for sure. Like I say, it's just finding them. Misfit, come and get some sleep. Sleep? You want to sleep? No, okay, right. Let's get you here. Let's get you here. Oh, because that's right, the war correspondent's taking up one of the bunks. Okay. Let's get 2 people on the engine room. Try and reduce the amount of strain on us there. Solution's at 10%, so let's get Citrus over to the navigation table to start improving that. Take 1 extra crew member with you. Just to get our solution improved a little bit. Where are these people? A head full for me, please. It's got to be a warship group, right? Because they're moving very fast if it's merchant. A head flank. Ah, there. Oh, okay. I'm hoping. Right. Okay. Bring us down to a head 2/3. Right. Okay. Things that need to be done. Citrus, run us to blue light running. Then drop the snorkel. We're going to electrics. Switches to the electric engines at a head 2/3. Jesus. Okay. Let's quickly rotate officers here. Dave, come and get on the torpedo room, warming up some T2s. Misfit, take the electrics. Take 1 person with you. Scrooge, come and make sure. How are we doing on this? 99%'s good. You get some rest. Citrus, let's get you on the attack periscope for now. And then let's see what's going on exactly. See what the situation is. We're currently scoped below the waterline. Let's see if we can get these. Let's see if we can get the attack periscope up. There we go, Skip. Attack periscope can get above the waterline? Yes, it can. Okay. Okay, Army Pilot as well. Hydrophone for us, please. Don't take any additional crew members for now. We are at blue light running. We have 1 hour and 20 minutes worth of oxygen conserved. Let's see here. Destroyers are very weak against HE rounds from the deck gun. I do not want to surface and fight a destroyer with my deck gun. If I can avoid it. It does it? Is it just a military fleet? I think it might be. Okay, Mr. Citrus, get on that. Let's get army pilot on it as well. Just looks like we've got a yeah, just warships. Taking out a destroyer is going to be quite nice, though. Try and improve our solution on that. 8% currently. Visual detection on it. Yeah, it's just a warship group. Annoying. I wish it had have been better. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to warm up our T2 torpedoes for this guy. We're going to send 2 T2s after him because they're the quietest. So we'll go from there. Okay. Let's improve our solution, guys. Take some additional officers. Just to give you a hand. Lovely. Solutions improving. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come on. Good lads. Why even engage? Why not sneak away and find some merchants? Destroyer's a good one to sink. The corvettes aren't worth it, but the destroyer is. Am I feeling better? I'm nearly feeling better, Mara. Definitely feeling better than I was. Nice. Divinity when? Should be tomorrow? Question mark? Maybe. Either today, either tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, we're getting good for an attack. Let's slow it down to ahead 1/3. Don't want to close the distance too much with this destroyer, just in case we don't sink the bastard. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very nice. Sean McEwen, thank you very much for the 19 months, sir. Right then, no, Dave. Dave. I need you up here warming up this other T2 for me. That's where I need you. Okay, solution's very good. Counting with Q, that's it. Right, so let's reduce that. So, Uboatopedia. Okay, no. Management? No. Journal? No. What's a Uboatopedia? Doesn't do anything. Okay. Is there not a way to, like, I don't know, like, identify a ship and see it's, like, how far below the waterline it is? To, like, increase, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Nice one. Right, let's go all stop, because I don't want to close the distance anymore. Bring us up to a dead stop. And we'll let 2 torpedoes go once Dave has loaded in this other T1. Let's make the ship ready. 89% chance to hit. Blood tubes 3. If you look, we can change the depth. 1.5 meters will have to be how it stays. See if we can knock this guy out. And then flood tube 1. Dispersion. Let's have a tighter dispersion. At 35. Okay. Firing point procedures. Target A, F-class destroyer. Distance to target 1 nautical miles. Bearing 167.8. Speed is 6 knots. Ship ready, tube ready. Shoot tubes 1 and 3. Tubes have cleared the... Well, yeah, weapons have cleared the tube. Right, let's get some T1s loaded. Let's begin our egress here. Oh, is he making a... Oh, God, he's making a turn. Why are you making a turn? Oh, God damn it, these are going to miss now. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're just going to pull back. They're only T2s, so it's not like a huge waste, but those aren't going to hit, because he's in the middle of a manoeuvre. Okay, ahead 2/3, let's slink away. He will never even know that I shot at him. That bastard. Okay, let's begin our egress. Yep, sailed right past him. It's unfortunate. Yep, he's not even alerted. It's just a warship group. Yeah. wonder what they're doing out here, so many corvettes. Seems strange to have them. I suppose they're waiting for schmucks like me to attack them and sinking them. Yeah, Dave, you've done alright. Come and get some sleep. Just get out of their business. Anti-submarine patrol, yeah, I think so. Yeah, lads, let's change over. Misfit, come and get some sleep for me. Dave, come and get on the electrics. Take 2 people with you for now. We can run back on normal stuff for now. Go and get some sleep. Screwed, go get on navigation. Army pilot, go get some rest. We can disengage here. Let's raise the snorkel for us, please. Screwed, take the snorkel up. Run us back into daylight running. Then get yourself on navigation. We'll be running back on the diesels very shortly. Hopefully the war correspondent didn't see that one. Although the war correspondent is probably happy that we didn't engage it, to be honest. Right then, so currently running on the snorkel. Snorkel is currently below the waterline quite comfortably, 8 meters. Let's run it up to 7. So that's what the snorkel can run at. Up you get, son. Come on, 7 meters. Go on, I'll trade you for 6. There it is. Good lad. Right then. Yeah, that's above the waterline, just barely. Right, okay. So that didn't go very well. Mr. Army Pilot, let's get you on the hydrophone, and let's see if we can pick out any other targets. Yeah, so we've wasted 2 T2 torpedoes. Nothing else to report in any direction, really. It's all pretty shit. Let's head over this way if we can. Are we on the electrics still? Yes, we are. Let's change back to diesels. That's good. Oh, Jesus. They sailed right past me. Right, give chase. A head full. I ain't going to be able to catch them. They're gone, they are. Wowee. Okay. Well, at least we have sort of like a shipping lane. At least. But they ran right past me. One to 3. That'll be merchants. There we go. Finally. Okay, how are we doing for fuel? We've only got 4,000 nautical miles left on the clock. We've nearly completed this patrol as well. We won't have made very much money, but we will have got a lot of reputation, which is important. Okay, let's see how we do here. Just got to find these bastards. Army Pilot, come and get some rest for us. Sleep. Screwed, come and get some sleep. Captain, leave you as you are for now. I said sleep, Army Pilot. Can we get some sleep? Let's get Dave to rest as well. Sleep. Let's get Misfit back on the diesels. Running at a head standard. Head full. Head flank. Don't really have the fuel to be giving up, but 60% fuel will be enough to get home. Gonna give chase to these bastards. These guys are moving really quick. These have got to be warships as well. We're pulling 14 knots and we're barely keeping pace. Right, give me a head standard. Let's take some of the strain off the diesels. Right. I'm coming up to the surface. No, there's no point coming up to the surface. Why are they moving so quick? We're making 9 knots and we're barely chasing them. How many coffees did I force down my throat? Not many. Well, not at all yet. Oh, what the right, okay, bring us up. Dive, surface the fucking boat. Right, I want this guy dead. And I will charge him down if I have to. Screwed, get over here. Drop the snorkel. I want this guy gone. Dave, come down here. Skipper, we're going to get you up on deck. Take 2 men with you. We're finding him. What are you up to, Dave? You coming down to... There we go. Right. We should now be able to run a bit faster on the surface and find exactly where these bloody ships are. Visibility is fantastic. Chimney smoke. Ooh. Ooh. Head 1/3. We can stay surfaced, but just observe. Load the fucking spy in the tube, that's it. Right. Chimney smoke. Let's radio in our report. A lot of warships about. That's just going to be a small 3 corvette patrol then, isn't it? Realistically. Transmit. Oh, fuck. Okay, we haven't... Okay. Oh my god, if this is a... There are goods loaded on the Empire, whatever. Okay. Transmission from headquarters. Let's get that decoded then. He has not detected us, and he is not at an alarm state. Take us back 1/3. We just got to receive this transmission from headquarters and then see what they want us to do. Back 2/3. New messages. Find and sink the Elk Island. Okay, where is that? Have we missed our opportunity to sink it already? Oh, a large ON convoy. Lovely. Okay. For that, we can get the fuck out. Okay, let's do it. Let's get out. Dive, take us down. We now have eyes on a large convoy. Come raise the snorkel for us. Dive, take us down to PD. At about 10,000 nautical miles, if we run at this fuel usage. Here we go. It was great listening to you again, Q. See you soon and enjoy the rest of the stream. You too there, Squillot. Good to see you. See you later there, Jimmer. Lovely. Snorkel's going up. And we are going down. Right, let's give it a head standard forward. Dave, come get some sleep. Army pilot, release yourself from there. Citrus, also release yourself. Let's see, navigation's at 2%, so Screwed, we're going to get you on the navigation table for a little while. Then we'll go from there. Yeah, we just need to pull away from these warships. And then we need to go and intercept. Oh my god. So that, okay, right, we do not have long then. Okay. In that case, we're going to have to surface and go like the fucking clappers. Holy shit. Because they're going to leave the objective soon. Okay, this is not going to be pretty, and we're going to have to haul ass. It looks like by majority I've missed my opportunity here. We are going to have to really give chase. We've got to sink them. Right. We got to get up. Dave, get in here on the diesels. Misfit, come and run this. Take 2 men with you. Take 2 men with you. Right. we are going to need to go fast, my friends. We're going to need to use as little fuel as possible to do it. We have got to give chase as quickly as we can. Come on, come on, come on. Ahead flank running on the surface. Drop the snorkel. Skipper, that's going to be your job. Reduce our visibility. But we need to move like motherfuckers. Dwayne, thank you very much there for the Twitch Prime sub, sir. Yeah, we are going to need to haul ass over to these guys. Even if I slam it out on a head. There we go. Oh no. Right. Give me that. Travel mode. Go.
Oh, yeah.
God, my poor fuel. We're just barely going to intercept them here. Sink the Elk Island. ON convoy large. It's currently 6 o'clock in the evening. We're going to keep slamming away at 19 knots until we're a bit closer. Okay, Skipper, take some guys with you. Elf, release your guys. We'll get some sleep for us, please. Just got to keep giving chase until we can find them. Looks like it's going to be around here, but we're not sure exactly. We're literally going to be on the line.
Alarm! Feindlicher Zerstörer in Sicht!
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Okay. So it's getting dark, which means visibility for us is a little bit better. Cloudiness is 17%. We have eyes on the ships that we want, but I've still got to try and sink them before they cross. Oh, we're pretty much over the line here. As soon as we hit this one. So yeah, they're pretty much over the line, but that doesn't mean that we can't still engage them, I don't think. Now, it looks like the edges of the fleet are relatively unprotected, so let's run parallel like this. Right. What's their target speed? Does anybody know? Unknown currently. Okay, we don't want to risk detection from the destroyer, and they're going to have a lot of eyes. So let's take us now down to PD. And we'll run on the snorkel. Citrus, come get us on that snorkel. We'll get that snorkel up. We need to stay on the diesels for as long as possible. Snorkel is going up. Skip, just get some sleep for now. We'll run on the observation periscope. Don't need to make ourselves any more obvious than we need to be. Right. Sink the Elk Island. Quickly does it now, lads. Down we go. Keep us running at a head standard. That should be okay. Head standard should be okay. Okay, release your 2 crew members. Misfit, take 2 with you in there. Go ahead full. Makes 12 knots.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätigt.
Yeah, so they're over the line, but we need to sink them. That's our mission.
Kurs
Okay.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That's fine. So we've got 2 ships here. So let's get ready to sink those. So let's get Skipper on the attack periscope, and then let's get Army Pilot on the hydrophone. And let's get you guys extra crew members to make the attack with. Now, Mr. Citrus, I want you attacking this guy.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
And then Mr. Army Pilot, I want you attacking this guy.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Gonna be running very close to that, but there's not much choice. I have to. Okay. Now, I think it's time to drop the snorkel. Screwed. Bring in the snorkel. We're going to run on the electrics. Warm the torps, also a very good plan. Start getting them warmed up. Switch to the electrics. We also need to get to blue light running as well for me, please, Screwed.
Zu Befehl.
Reserve what precious oxygen we have. Here we go. There's actually not that many warships. Well, I say that, there's 2 destroyers. And we are in 3,000 meters of water. Screwed. Navigation. 1 extra crew member. Propeller noise. There. Tiny group. So you guys are doing very good for solution right now. I want to run up to a head flank. I want to get further parallel before I fire. A 3rd destroyer. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be how I engage, I think. I'm just going to pull a little bit ahead and then slow down. Dave, have we warmed up all the torpedoes, son? Go warm them all up again. Here we go. And let's get ready to send it. Here we go. Right. I'm going to come just a tiny bit further forward. The electrics are holding really well, considering. Right, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to come down to a head 1/3 and we're going to turn in. Get ready to make our maneuver here. Well, let's call it a head 2/3 for now. And then let's get ready to shoot. So, these torpedoes are all getting warmed up. Misfit, I'm going to need you forward now to start warming up torpedoes. So warm up that one, T2. You warm up tube 1. Both of you get forward to warm up tubes. Quickly. As our opportunity to shoot is starting to fade. I also probably need to raise just the snorkel. Even though we're on the electrics, I'm just going to get the snorkel up for some air just before we engage. No. Get the snorkel up. Just for some air. We're going to stay on the electrics. No. Raise it, you silly fucking... There we go. Right, now come and just get some rest.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much there, Embling. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Up we come. That's just going to get us some air in. 8 minutes. Because there's no smoke coming out of it, because we're on the electrics, it's less visible. And the sea state means that we're basically invisible at the moment. Just need it for the air. There we go. Snorkel is 10. Visibility is 8%. But like I said, I've just got to get as much air crammed in below decks as I can. 3 minutes, that's all I need. Okay, come on lads. Quickly does it now. Let's hold this course, just so I can quickly turn away if I need to. 4 cables. About there. How you doing, lads? Good. Get those loaded up. Right then. Let's get ready to send it. So let's go on Citruses first. Who's furthest away? That would actually be Bellamy lad, wouldn't it? Okay, well let's fire Army pilots first then. There's a very good chance Army pilot could hit someone else here, but let's send it. So on... Okay, firing point procedures on the Nipperwin Park Empire Tower cargo ship. 1 nautical mile to target, bearing 270.5, speed is 5 knots. Ship ready, tube ready. Shoot tube. Flood tube 1, and then we'll shoot tube 1. Max speed. Fire. Lovely. And then for Citrus's target, on the Empire Lee. Flood tube 2. Firing point procedures. Empire Lee, Empire Tower class cargo ship, 1 nautical mile to target, bearing 270.5.
Fertig.
Ship ready, tube ready, shoot tube 2.
Los!
Lovely, get that shit loaded up.
Befehl.
Right, I don't need you on the engines. I need you down here warming up more torps. Get over here to tube 3. Misfit. Quickly as you can. That's the Lister. The Empire Luger. We're after the Elk something. Could be one of the other ones. We want to try and avoid the neutral ships if we can. These things move very quickly. Have I fired them both at the same target? I feel like they're both going for the same person.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. Rohr 1 geladen.
Your distance should be good. Let's start working other targets. Get you on him, please, Skipper. Let's get you on him, please.
Ausrichten.
I'm hoping that's
40
it.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Probably going to end up being that neutral ship up there. With a name like Elk.
30 Sekunden. 40 Sekunden bis
They detect that?
Torpedoeinschlag.
No. Good stuff. These should hit
20 Sekunden.
one first and then...
30 Sekunden.
Yeah, he's just a few seconds behind. Here we go. First shot is
10
coming
Sekunden
in.
bis Einschlag.
Looks like it's going to hit.
20 Sekunden.
There it is. That looked like a good hit. Second one's coming in. Two good hits. Empire Lee.
Treffer. Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Nern Park got hit pretty hard. Empire Lee's got a large fire, but it'll probably be able to put that out. These guys are going to be taking on a lot of water. I think they've managed to contain that. We will see. We'll get working on the rest of the ships and then we'll see what goes on. These guys are actually starting a maneuver. Swedish ship. Liberty. Okay. Liberty class cargo ship, an American one. Okay. How are these guys doing? That guy's gone. The bow's snapped off, which is excellent news. This guy is still taking on water. He's got a lot of water on the foredeck. I can only hope that flooding will swallow it. She might need a second one. Empire Lee. We've got at least something then, and we are getting some of that, which is great. Empire Lugard. Okay. Misfit, I need you to sleep for me. Dave, how are we doing? How are we doing for solutions? 65%, 75%. Okay. We're nearly there. That guy's gone. Some of their other freighters. Nern Park seems to have held together. The Nipperwin Park. Okay. Misfit, can I get you up here? Have a couple of coffees. I need you on action, my friend. Let's get you over here. Get you warming up a teat. One of those other torpedoes. It's gonna fucking face in the ass. Ooh. I'm so immature. Right. So he's in there, Dave. Keep warming up torpedoes for us. Okay. Army pilot. 87% is pretty good. Let's get ready. Tube. You sure that was tube 4, wasn't it? Tube 4? Blood tube 4.
Bewässern.
Blood tube 4. Get it ready on that Liberty class cargo ship. If we hit something else, we hit something else. Firing point procedures on Liberty class cargo ship, unknown type. 1 nautical mile to target, 270.1 degrees. Speed is 3 knots. Ship ready, 2 ready, shoot tube 1, or 4 I should say.
Los!
Tube 4 is away. Might hit that Swedish ship. Only got a very narrow gap it's got to try and slot through. We'll see how well it does. Okay, that snorkel's still up. Visibility is starting to get a bit of a problem. Okay, let's drop the snorkel.
Kapitän.
Screwed for me. Come over here, drop that snorkel quickly. Gotta lower our visibility here, my chums. Snorkel, down you come. There we go, visibility starting to drop. Blue light running. We've got a little bit of time. Head 1/3 for me, please. Manoeuvring. Slow, slow, slow. How are we doing? Skipper's solution starting to get pretty good now as well. Army pie. I think Skipper was on this other one. Let's get ready to shoot another tube here. Misfit, come and keep warming up torpedoes. Get T2 warmed up. Dave, load tube 4. Citrus, your solution. Firing point procedures. Flood tube 1. Maximum speed. Firing point procedures on the Empire Luftguard NA-1 class cargo ship. Distance to target 1 nautical mile. Bearing 263.7. Speed 5 knots. Ship ready. Tube ready. Shoot tube 1. Or is it? Oh, it's done it. Oh, there's a destroyer coming right for us. We need to be careful.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
That guy there.
30 Sekunden. Rohr 4 geladen.
Just a Liberty class cargo ship. I feel like the one we want is up there.
Herr Kaloi.
Okay, let's start working on this guy.
Torpedokurs berechnen.
20 Sekunden.
Going in. Good hit.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum
Gonna
Ziel.
hit on the stern.
20 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
It's a hit, not very serious damage at all.
30 Sekunden.
Oh no, that's pretty good. It's a lot of fire. I'm going to struggle to deal with that. Okay, Skipper, get back on this guy. 100%. Let's fire that one out of the stern torpedo tube. Is that one warmed up? Hard to know. What's this? Sonar detectability.
10 Sekunden
We're
bis
starting to become
Einschlag.
very detectable on sonar. We need to pull away. We need to fire 1 or 2 more shots.
Herr Kaloi.
Misfit, come and warm up the rear torpedo tube quickly. Dave, warm up one of the forwards. Warm up the 4. He's gone. I've got to find that merchant ship.
Herr Kaloi.
Quickly, quickly, quickly. Skipper, can I get... Let's see if I can fire one of the warm ones from the front. See if I can do that. It's going to be doing a 180, but let's just quickly snapshot like tube 2.
Rohr 2 fertig.
Fire. Okay, it's going to go back in on him. Let's disengage for a moment. Right. Head 2/3.
Kurs auf diese
Maneuvering.
Koordinaten.
Come straight ahead. Dive, take us down, please.
150 Meter.
Gotta start our
Schneller, schneller!
Gotta start our escape. Skipper, you've done a good job. Skipper's bunk for me, please, matey. Army pilot, you're going to get some rest for me here.
Herr Kaloi.
Screwed, you're going to take over on the hydrophone for a short time. Misfit, you guys have done well with the torpedoes there. We'll leave it getting warmed up. We'll let you load it at the very least. Oh, we sunk that Liberty class ship as well.
Der Torpedo
Excellent.
ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Wonder if we'll sink this Nipperwin Park guy. Hard to know. The Foxhound. No doubt they've seen that torpedo going in and are telling this guy, the Nipperwin, to make evasive manoeuvres. He's currently making 4 knots. He's had to slow down a little bit because he's in the fog of war. His hull has kind of despawned. Wonder if I can...
30 Sekunden.
30 seconds. We won't know unless we actually hit it. They're currently down at 100 meters
20
depth.
Sekunden.
Vacation is meaning the crew is staying disciplined. So far, so good. Thank you very much there to... sorry, is that Mumo? Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub there. Very, very kind, sir. Welcome, welcome. It's a hit. Very bit. That's an abandoned ship job. Serious damage. Yep. That's a sink. She's gone. Fire on board. Moo Moo, I should say. Moo Moo, sorry. It's Moo Mo 0. So Moo Moo. I apologise. Moo Mo. Yeah, it's my bad. Okay. Right. So what we need to do is we're going to run an ahead fall down here. Misfit, take one person on there with you. Dave, take one person on there. Skipper, release your additional crew member. We're going to try
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
and cut north. See how we do. Skipper, come grab a coffee. No, not the snorkel. Do not raise the snorkel. Grab your coffee first, Skip. And let's get you over here on the navigation station, just for now. Currently very deep underwater. They're not really sure where they want to look for me here. All they know is that a lot of sailors have gone to the bottom. This was... Oh, fuck. Oh, you cheeky bastard. He doesn't have sonar, which I'm very grateful for. We could sink these.
Oh, yeah.
We probably don't need to. Moo, thank you very much for gifting some subs. Mr. Hervusel, Royal35, and Birda Chris. Damn it, Moon Moon. That's it. Moomo. God damn it, Moomo. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Oh,
Very kind.
yeah.
What is that? Neither of these guys have sonar. I reckon I'm too deep for them to... I reckon they don't know I'm here. We've got about an hour to make these evasive manoeuvres. Currently making 8 knots. Yeah, I don't reckon they know I'm here. Come on, what is the name of this ship?
Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Ship propellers directly above us, that's fine. I need that ship identified. Oh! Oh. Oh. That is bad. We've got quite a lot of water in the bilge as well. Okay. Back emergency. Slow us down, start getting us in reverse. Boat is to active sonar on the surface. We are sticking out like a sore thumb. If they go active, we are in trouble. Back. What's the loudest thing I've got on at the moment? The gyro compass. Skipper, kill the gyro compass. There we go, that's dropping us a little bit. What else is loud? Electric engines. Stop.
Schiffsschrauben.
Cut the
Über
electrics.
uns, Herr Kaloi.
Right, Dave. Here. Manual steering. Go. Dave, get over here.
Zu Befehl.
Improve depth keeping. We need to go to manuals. Manual depth steers.
Jawohl.
Why won't they switch to manual? Switch to manual depth steering. Just doesn't want to do it. Just says take command.
Zu Befehl.
Dive, take us down to 200.
200 Meter.
This is all I can do. We'll be going past safe depth. Okay, hold at 170.
150 Meter.
They'll have to bring us back up while they adjust the ballast tanks. Come on. Stop sinking. Be a good boy and stop sinking. Yo.
150 Meter. 150 Meter.
There's a lot of water just seeping into the ballast tanks at the moment. But I cannot risk. I cannot risk getting detected by this guy. Oh, he dead stopped right over there. Oh. One of these ships is the ship that I need. Oh God. Deepest you've ever done is 290, yeah. Corvettes. That guy uses sonar. Right, maneuvering. Give me dead slow. Back 1/3. Dead slow.
Schiffsschrauben. Direkt über uns, Herr Kaloi.
Misfit, come and get some rest. The war correspondent's got a bit more than he bargained for here. No doubt. Okay. Dive. 150. Let me kick the
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
tail round. Like so. And then we'll come up again. Let's do it. Dive. Take us up. Stopping.
Schneller, schneller.
PD.
Auf Seerohrtiefe gehen.
Make it 8 meters. Take us up. Give me a head 1/3, just to help with the ascent. How are we doing for food? We've only got 4 days of food left in the galley. Let's try and deal with that if we can.
Herr Kaloi?
Dave, take us up. I don't have long.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay. Skipper's well
Kapitän?
rested. Screwed.
Aye, aye, Herr
Come and
Kaloi.
get yourself on the officer's bunk, son. Army
Herr
pilot,
Kaloi.
take over there for us.
Aye, aye, Herr Kaloi.
Skipper, you'll be up on the attack periscope very shortly. I'm not very far from that other ship, but we'll take what we can get here. What's depth looking like? We're coming up. Do not broach. That is going to be very bad if we broach. 36 minutes of air remaining. Asphyxiation will start long before that, though. Okay. Get these 2 other ones sunk, and then we need to ID what the hell we're doing. In fact, let's go back. Back 1/3. We want to bring this around this way. Okay. We are up at PD. Okay, visibility. Attack periscope. Very, very low visibility, which is what we want. The Elk Island. There it is. That's the one we're after, isn't it? That's the mission. Okay.
Herr Kaloi?
Torpedo
Get these sunk.
Torpedo ausrichten.
Quickly now, lads. Head 1/3. Or let's stop, in fact. We'll hold here. Elk Island's the one we want. Okay.
Kapitän.
Dave, you've done a stellar job on the depth steers. I need you forward right now, warming up torpedo tubes. Misfit, same for you.
Sehr wohl, Herr Kaloi.
Forward and get them warmed up. Clear the way. Quickly does it now, lads. Solutions are getting up there very fast. Need you guys to get that oil warmed up ASAP. This was a good one. This was a good mission. We'll get a fair few credits for radioing all of these sunk warships or merchant ships. And it looks like the war correspondent's completed his work as well. Diesel fuel's at 58%, which is fantastic. Right then. Quickly now, lads. Warm up that oil. They're getting away from us, laddies. And a destroyer out there. We would have destroyed all of the British warships there. Which is fantastic, if you think about it. Only the Swedish ones are going to get through. Oh, they're both tired. I need them to finish warming up there. Their efficiency on how quickly they can warm stuff up is going down. How's the solutions doing? Army pilots. Which one was yours? Yours was A, the furthest one away. So we'll shoot yours first. Out of tube 1. Quickly does it now, lads. Get that oil warmed up. I need that scent. Go, go, go. Nice one, lads. Very, very nice. Right, let's get on army pilots first. Don't really want to give chase to these guys, but I'm going to anyway. Then back away if I can. Misfit, go and get some sleep.
Herr Kaloi.
81%. At 85% will fire. Here we go. 77 is a bit low now. It is. So we're going to wait a bit longer. 85% chance to hit will be pretty good, so let's fire on that. So firing point procedures. Target A, the Balakia, an NA1 cargo ship, Norwegian. 9 cables distance, 270.9 degrees, making 3 knots. Flood tube 1, max it out to 44 knots. Lovely. Ship ready, 2 ready, shoot tube 1. Fire. Excellent stuff. The skipper then, just behind, 87% on the Empire Elk. This is the one we're after. 6 cables. Flood tube 2, maximum speed. Sorry, excuse me, got a cough a bit.
Rohr 2, fertig.
Lovely. Okay, so 6 cables distance, 269.4 degrees. Speed is 3 knots. Ship ready, tube ready. Shoot tube 2. Both torpedoes are
Sehr wohl,
away.
Herr Kaloi.
Okay, Dave. We won't drink our precious coffee reserve just yet. We'll wait to see how well these hit. Let's stop. These should land relatively true. It's a very short distance. 40 seconds to impact. 40 seconds to impact. Looks like they're going to land at roughly the same time, which is excellent news. Yeah, they're going to land within a few seconds of each other, which is perfect. This one looks like it's a miss, actually. No, it's going to hit him right on the stern. Yeah, you got to set those torpedoes to top speed. 10 seconds to impact. Yep. Looking good. We're going to hit this one for... No, it's hard to tell. They're going to hit at pretty much the same time. One at midships. Another one at midships. That one, we're devastated. That one's gone in one hit. The other one, it's only taken fire damage. Let's get another torpedo on the Elk Island. Just because we'll be going back after this. Elk Island. Preheating 2-1. Quickly does it now, lads. Unknown contact. He is abandoning ship, I'm pretty sure. That's what the unknown contact is. Very large fire on deck, but I don't know whether... I don't think it's large enough to consume the ship. Not a bad fire, but I think they're going to put it out. Plus, yeah, their destroyers are starting to make a turn towards us. Oh, actually... Oh, look at that. He's taken a lot of fire damage. Looks like they've got a fire in the engine room as well. Hence the sort of the red smoke coming up out of it. Oh. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. We'll just wait and see what the game plan is. This guy's going to be going under any second. He's classified as sunk, even if he doesn't go all the way down. Well, they are. They're really struggling to deal with it. Yeah. She's gone. She's going to burn out. I'm very impressed with that. The question is whether or not... If the crew abandons ship while there's a fire, she's gone for. But if they put the fire out and then abandon ship, then we're in trouble. There we go. They are abandoning ship with a fire on board. That pretty much seals the fate of that vessel. Lovely stuff. Right then. That all said and done. Let's start backing it up. Oh, there is a destroyer back here. Let's go ahead standard. In fact, let's cut out this way. Ahead standard. We'll raise the snorkel. As those guys are going down. Quite a lot of water in here. Compartment is flooded. It's fine. Snorkel going up. Come and raise the snorkel. I don't want to use the pumps just yet. We should come this way. Come out behind us. And she's gone. Successful. Yeah, it's very successful.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Get us out of here. Quick sharp, lads. Why won't the snorkel come up? Is it because it's flooded?
Jawohl.
Yeah, it is because it's flooded. Right, come and run the pump. Because we got to get air on board. Now run the pump. There we go. Get that up. Mast is hidden.
Jawohl.
I need the snorkel up.
Jawohl.
There we go. Snorkel's going to go up. There we go. Right, now come and get some rest.
Zu Befehl.
We've got to get out of here. And sharpish. Okay. Dave, sleep. Misfit.
Kapitän.
Coffee and then engines. There we go.
Herr Kaloi.
Screwed. Pump's done well. Coffee and then engines for Mr. Misfit.
Oh,
One of those left.
yeah.
Herr Kaloi. Herr
Misfit.
Kaloi.
There we go. Thank you very much to Chucky there. Okay. And then down to the engine room. Get you on the electrics. Take 2 people with you because we need to get going. Visibility 7%, and that's down to sonar. Rather than anything else. We've got to go. And quickly. Let's ramp up the electrics as fast as they'll let us go. Going to burn through the battery a little bit, but we have large accumulators, so we should be okay. Screws are spinning up. Rudder is hard over at the moment while we make our turn. Destroyer is beginning its turn towards us. Not too bad. Is that pump off? Pump is off. Come on, scoop up as much air as we can. We gotta get going. And quickly. How are we doing for noise? We're pretty loud at the moment. But we're just going to run as fast as we can. Okay. Right, scoop up some air. Come on, lads. 47, 48. Come on. Come on. 49. It takes a long time. That's what it's got to be done. Keep swinging us around. That destroyer. That destroyer's making a gambit for us, I think. Okay, I'm buying myself precious time. Okay, that's good. Drop the snorkel. That'll do for now.
Kapitän.
Get over here, drop the snorkel. Quickly does it. Up to it, son. Citrus, you've done well enough. Get over here on the navigation table for us. We don't need you up there anymore. Army pilot, release your additional crew member. Drop that snorkel. Keep us running. 47 minutes. I bought myself time. Let's take us down. 150 meters to make our escape. Let's not stay on the surface. Let's go down. Dave's getting some rest. Misfit, keep doing what you're doing, son. Take us down, lads. Currently pulling 7 knots. Which isn't too bad. Considering we are, yeah, on the electrics. There we go. Planes are starting, or the rudder is starting to line up, which is fantastic. Excellent stuff. Very, very nice. Okay. So far, so good. We've just got to get away from these other ships, and then we are good to go. Ooh, destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Come out this way. That guy got a sonar. Yes, he does. Get the fuck away from me. Go on, lads. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm out. They didn't even drop a depth charge on me. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, okay. Run out this way. Air is starting to struggle. Right, we need to come... Right, let's use some of our oxygen scrubbers. Dave, let's ventilation. We don't need to use the oxygen scrubbers. We'll just run ventilation for now, as we're pretty far away and out of hydrophone range. It's going to make us very loud. But it's what we need. There we go, 96 decibels, but ultimately it's going to stir the oxygen and it's going to allow us to stay down here. Excellent stuff. Only thing it does do is batter the batteries a little bit, but what can you do? Dave, come kill the ventilation for me. And then I'll probably get you to take over on the engines. Misfit, come and get some sleep for me. Army pilot, you've done really good. Screwed, take over on the listening room for us. Skipper, we're doing good on there. Excellent stuff. Come turn that off for me, please, Dave. And then take over on the electrics with 2 people. Excellent stuff. Let's get the fuck out of here, Dave. There we go. Very happy with all of that. Right then, surface the boat for us, please, Dive. Take us up. We're going to run on the surface. We're going to get the fuck out of here. There we go. Slowing down. The whine of the electric generator beginning to slow. Excellent stuff. Come and turn these for us. Skipper, let's pump out that excess water. Pumps are quite loud. Yeah, 96. Air reserve is low as we come up to the surface. Going to absolutely launch out of the water here, but that's fine. We will be up and away, which I'm very happy about. We've got 4 days of food left in the galley. If we hightail it back to harbour, we should be okay. Here we go. So why not just kill the destroyer? Because the destroyer is really capable of killing us. And if we whiff and if we miss it and it detects us, we are dead. Like, literally dead. So there's no point in trying to kill... Not really. Unless you get the drop on it, there's not much point. Okay, lovely stuff.
Kapitän.
Okay, Scrooge, you're going to be coming up on the watch deck for us in just a moment. Up we come. Coming up at a hell of a speed. That's 5 meters. 10 meters, 20 meters left. 15, 10, and up we come. Vamoosh. Right out of the water. Excellent stuff. Okay. What we're going to do then, Scrooge, release yourself from there, switch us over to, it's going to turn off the pump to start with. We're going to switch over to the diesels now for us, please, lads.
Wechseln auf Dieselmotor.
We go ahead full.
Schneller, schneller.
Scrooge, you do that for us, please, matey. Switch us to daylight running as well. And then you are going to be up on the UZO with 2 additional crew members for now. And we're going to make good time out of here. Cracking stuff. 4,200 nautical miles on the thing. We obviously want to get to La Rochelle Harbour in as little time possible. About there.
Koordinaten setzen.
Which is very nice. How are we doing on this? 96%, that's fine. Right, we can pretty much punch straight out of here. Just got to get away from the ships that are behind us, which is why we're running at a head full for the moment. There we go, open sea. Excellent stuff, lads, well done. Very long range patrol, this one. Very long range. But we'll have more than enough fuel to get home, which is the important thing. Question: the trick is not getting sunk along the way. That's the real trick here. Right, okay, Screwed. Let's leave the top deck position as it's getting late. Come down here, switch us to red light running. How is the galley doing for food? We have still 4 days left. About 3 days now. Once we've used up all of that pretty much. In fact, we basically have. Let's get Army Pilot forward. Let's see, in terms of the galley, there's 26 spuds left in there. Let's throw in veg. So we've got spuds and veg. That'll do for now. That's alright. We'll wait for that. In fact, no, we won't wait for that one bit of fish. We'll throw in some preserved pork as well. We'll take the veg out. We'll throw in a little bit of that. And yeah. That'll be alright for now. That'll do us for now. Lovely. La Rochelle is on report. We can radio in all of our kills here. 32,000 is not bad at all. That's going to allow us to get some decent upgrades when we get back. And we should be good to go. Lovely. We've been on the go for a good long while now. Excellent stuff. Just now getting back to harbour. We'll have completed the toilets as well when we get there, which will be fantastic. Right, Army Pilot, let's get you on the hydrophone, just in case any bad aircraft turn up to kill us. Screwed, come and get some sleep for me for now. Skipper, I need you down on the navigation station just for the moment, and then we should be good to go. Not a bad patrol by any measure. That was really good, in fact. Right down the middle. Research complete, eh? Lovely, let's get some more research on then. Research has been completed. Visit the port if you'd like to refit your U-boat. Let's see if we can get any more of those. Not aerial reconnaissance, that requires a leader. Armoured conning tower Mark IV. Accumulators Mark II. A better hydrophone would be very nice. Anti-coating radar for the snorkel. Let's get that. Yes, please. That'll be very helpful. Okay. So far, so good. Just keep up our speed here. Currently making very good speed. Fuel has officially reached sort of lowish levels, but it's quite cheap back at harbour, so it should be okay. Compressed air we could do with topping up. Let's get Dave to come over here and run the diesel compressor. Misfit, you're on here. Take 2 members with you. Then we'll get Dave to sleep. Dave, come and get some rest there, pal. Skipper, change us back to daylight running. Very nice. There we go. And then you in there for us. And that'll do nicely. Hopefully we don't get visited by any Sunderlands as we come over here. Hopefully. They tend to want to come in twos these days. What part of go to sleep did you not get? There we go. That war correspondent will be eager to get off this wild ride, I'm sure. Lovely. There we go. We're pretty much home free now. Very small chance to be intercepted here. Just think we've come all the way from there and there. How many days have we been at sea? 14 days at sea. Not bad by any measure. Head standard. Very nice. Right down the middle. Excellent there.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Quality. Right then. Army pilot, you can come and get some sleep for us. Screwed navigation. Excellent stuff. Pretty shitty weather for a homecoming, but, you know, you'll take what you can get. Or at least I will. Yeah, we used a lot of fuel on that, but that's only because we had to go all over the patrol sector. Travel mode. I think we'll be okay. There we go, we're nearly there. La Rochelle Harbour. There it is. And release our additional crew members for now.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
And here we go. Excellent detection.
Kurs setzen.
Zu Befehl.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Jawohl.
Come on, let me do it. Okay, just there, I guess. Come on.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Okay.
Jawohl.
Suppose if I come out here and then just pretty much drive right at it like that. That will, I mean, we'll probably bump it, but let's go for a controlled bump at a head 1/3. All we have to do is basically crash into the harbour, and then we're home. Lovely. Lovely job. Excellent. And then we're in. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to take this opportunity to go blow my nose, and then yes, we'll sort of fix up the ship and let the Admiralty know that we're home. So I'll be right back. Excellent stuff. Oh, it's 5 days before D. It is 5 days before D-Day. I wonder if the devs have put a thing in that we can sort of wait around Normandy. That's quite interesting, isn't it? We could try and wait around Normandy. Let's see then. Right, okay, so leading officer, let's go and report our successful patrol. Thank you very much. Weather is shocking. There we go. So, the German Cross in Gold has been awarded to Citrus. German Cross in Gold is a newly established decoration awarded for repeated acts of bravery in combat. It's ranked higher than the Iron Cross and paves the way for it to a reputable Knight's Cross... Burp. I apologise. My body's just dying. Paves the way for reputable Knight's Cross decoration. Crews commonly call this decoration the fried egg due to the shape it has. Lovely. On the way to the Knight's Cross. Excellent stuff. So this is what we reported in. So we got 30,000 credits for completing the mission, 66 reputation, 24,000 tons sunk. We travelled a good long distance. We killed the Empire Elk, and we got all of this shit. So that's fantastic stuff. Did we get our reputation? So what's our reputation? Reputation's at 2 now, which is very nice. What we can do is we can increase the size of crew that we have on board. So let's do that. So let's increase the officers limit on board to 6, so we can have 6 officers on board the vessel, and then we can potentially upgrade someone to be slightly better, which is what we're after here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to load the ship up now,
Was brauchst du, Herr Kalon?
so that we can... yeah, we're going to get all the upgrades and load the ship up now rather than later. So let's see here. Improved toilets we can get, so let's buy improved toilets. It's going to take an out. That's going to help with morale in deep water, because you can't use the can when you're in deep water, but now you will be able to. The conning tower as well has various upgrades on board. We can get this one. So let's have a look here. So the Tier 2 conning tower is fitted with 2 20mm double-barrel AA guns, the conning tower, and one on a separate platform. Tier 1 conning tower. It's heavier and more armoured than the default conning tower. It's also equipped with 2 additional 13.2mm AA machine guns, which is pretty good, to be honest. I think this one, though, 2 20mm double-barreled AA guns. I think we're going to go with this. So let's get the Term 2 armoured conning tower, which is fantastic. And then that's all we've researched for now. In terms of supplies, we need to obviously grab some more equipment now. Food's always a good thing to grab, so let's top up on veg. Let's top up on... We could top up... We can max out on bread, and then that should be good enough for the moment. We could get, like, another food stuff in there, although I'll probably end up putting bread in when I get a chance, so that should be fine for now. In terms of fuel, we need to top up on that for 72. In terms of torpedoes, we are pretty spent here, so let's have a look in terms of this stuff. So Dave, how are we doing? We've only got T1s, so we need at least one more T1 torpedo. So let's do that. Let's just quickly grab another T1 torpedo. Yes, please. In terms of other items, let's grab another load of coffee. Let's grab ourselves another one of these respirators, because you can never have too many. Let's grab 2 more small arms. No, actually, we'll keep with 2 small arms. That'll do for now. Yeah, if you need these, like, it's important to have them, so I'm going to get a spare. Right, we're getting one of those on board. Okay, 6 days of waiting. Let's do that first, and then we'll go on vacation. Should have loaded up a full torpedo store, to be honest, but never mind. How's research doing? Research is on the way to being completed. Okay, Dave. Can we load up that torpedo? We have done. So now our torpedo stores are as follows. Show me what you've got. So let's take on board 6 T1s if we can. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't. That's it. So I've got to take on 4 T2s now. So I have to take some T2s out with me. Just what they have in stock, so... Right, deck gun, I didn't really use anything, which is, to be honest, fine. Fuel reserves are doing okay. Items, we've already got a bell dive suit. Food-wise, let's grab some more veg. Bread we could definitely do with more of. I want to just make sure I've got a couple of free slots, just in case, you know what I mean? So having the veg on board is going to be great. Let's see what else here. I think that should be alright for now. And then let's have a look at our improved armoured conning tower. Look at that. So we got ourselves, I think, a larger, heavier duty machine gun there. I think. And I could be wrong. U-boat's going to be off duty for 4 more days, apparently. Are we waiting for the upgrade still? Oh, there we go, yeah. Look at that. So we've now got 2 of these machine guns up here, which is fantastic. So how does this work then? Can I just get an officer up there? Yes, I can. So I can get an officer up there with 1 additional, and then they can both man those guns together. I don't know where the captain's torso's gone. It has vanished for all intents and purposes. He's just ahead. Lovely. So we can get him on that machine gun, get that all set up, and then Mr. Eric Luther will climb down there and then man the second one. So if a Sunderland is coming after us, we now have a lot more firepower against it, which is very nice, if I'm honest. It's going to give us a lot more options. Right then, Mr. Screwed, I think it's time for a holiday for us all. So let's go and do that. Let's go and organise a holiday with the Admiralty. See what... yeah, crew needs a vacation. Let's go to the French Chateau again. Having time to think your group... Oh, we could get... Let's see. Discipline will be reset. 25, but yeah, I want 25% extra experience. So let's do that. Select. Excellent stuff. This has been completed. Accept that. And then the G3 torpedo. Let's get that researched. Yeah, we'll get G3s. If we can. It completes in 7 days. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, it's not going to let me. Okay, there we go. So that's completed, right? So here's my plan. G3 torpedo's been completed, right? So the G5 torpedo. Oh, wow. Ammunition, don't want to get that. Let's get better... no, can't get any of those. Accumulator Mark II. Equipment production. We could do with an extra leader, to be honest. Better radar detectors. A better armoured conning tower. Bollocks to it. Let's use it. Might as well. Okay, so people are still off duty for 4 more days. Citrus, are you around, are you? I think you are. Hey, the Torsolus Citrus is here. His torso will hopefully come back in the not too distant future. What I want to do then, T3 torpedoes now in here. They are. Let's sell those and then let's load up with T3s. I don't think I can get many. Yeah, I can only get a handful of T3s. So let's get T1s and T3s. Only a few in there. Hopefully we'll be able to increase that store at a later date. Okay, can we upgrade the ship in any other ways? Let's have a look down here. Can I upgrade these? That was tippy top. This one's tippy top for now. Okay. Let us continue with the holiday then. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Right then. So everybody's gotten a little bit of bonus experience, but that is fine for the moment. Okay, so people are pretty good there. We've got those T3 electric torpedoes, which is fantastic. We've still got the G7As, which are steam propelled. Everything looks pretty good here. So what we're going to do is we're going to decide who we want to take on board as an extra officer. So, chat, what do you think we should have? Should we have an extra radio operator? Should we have an extra engineer? Or should we have an extra leader on board? You should buy more ammo for the new AA guns. I'll see if I can. Show me what you've got. Ammunition, flak. There we go. It's not too bad. Top up this one as well. No, actually, we'll get another stack of HE ammunition. Radio. A lot of people say radio. Radio operator, because then we can always have it manned. So let's get a new radio operator then. So Mr. Recruitment, or not even Mr. Recruitment here. No, it is Mr. Recruitment. Come over here. Choose crew members. Mr. Walter Koss was pretty good, so let's get him leveled up. Let's promote Mr. Walter Koss to radio operator. Accept. Welcome on board, sir. So, customise. Mr. Walter Koss, you don't need such a heavy-duty jacket now that you're working below deck, sir. Get you one of these, and we don't need you with that. Hair? No, we need you with hair. We just don't need you with a officer cap. I like radio operator's headphones. No, not really. None. Okay. Not a problem. Goodbye. Okay. So you, Koss, just need to shuffle you around. So if we go here, choose who we go on the mission. So we want to just unselect everyone for the moment. Like so. So let's unselect. So Misfit. And then Dave. And then we select Koss. No, like that. Then we go Koss, Misfit Dave. And then that should have... There you go. So Koss is in the right place, just after Army Pilot. Okay, so we need a volunteer then, if that's okay. Oh, I didn't realise you could just hit that button and send them to bed. That's pretty cool. Right then, so yeah, I need a volunteer, chat. Who is this going to be? Mr. Volta Kos? Who is this going to be? I need a volunteer, please, as our new radio operator. Let's go with Jarenthar. Jarenthar, no. Jorenthar. I think that's it. Lovely. Jarenthar, welcome on board. You are our new radio operator. Congratulations. Right then, not bad at all. Can we change that ridiculous hairdo? Not colour. Hairstyle. Oh, bald as an acorn. Let's give you that one. That'll do. Right then. So welcome on board, Jarenthar. Jarenthar is just grabbing her stuff. It's on board here, walking in behind Citrus. And we just have to shimmy down the side here. Welcome on board. Lovely job. Yeah, pretty shitty day for it. Looks like we're in the middle of a really nasty storm. Right then, we've got 18 hours that we need to report still as off-duty, so let's see if we can grab any more like food or anything like that. Just vegetables. We're already maxed out on bread. Let's take a look at the bread supply. Let's see here, storage room. How are we doing in there? We could just cram a bit of bread in, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's shove a bit of bread in there. So galley, bit of bread, 60 bread. That'll do nicely. And that means we can grab more bread from upstairs. Not upgrade. We want to show what we've got. And then food. Let's grab that bread. And then that will be great. Fantastic. Ammunition's looking good. We could sell one of those and load up another T3 because they have plenty more in stock now, which is excellent news. T3s, items, coffees are good. Goodbye. Right then, we have 28,000 credits that we can carry forward, which is excellent news. So let us complete that, and then we are good to go. Excellent. Right, we're going to save that there, and we're going to call that an evening for now. Or an afternoon, or a morning, I should say. Right, so La Rochelle, save 3. Excellent stuff. There we go. All saved and ready to go. So, welcome Jarenthar on board, our latest radio operator. She is going to help Army Pilot keep the various aspects of our ship alive and running here. Latest crew member to come aboard, which is excellent. So we've now got an improved armoured conning tower. It's a larger target, but it's better protected with extra AA guns. We've also got ourselves Mr. Jarenthar, Mrs. Jarenthar. We've also got the toilets, we've got new T3 torpedoes, so we're in a really good spot here. So yeah, that is it for now. So thank you everybody. No cheese on board, sadly. So let's leave it there, and I'll find somebody to pass you all on to. Again, thank you everybody for being patient while I've been ill. As again, I'm sure you can still hear, I'm still a little bit on the ropes here, but I'm getting there, Tonight, don't know what I'm doing. We'll find out a bit closer to the time. But yeah, we will pass you on. So Miss Birdie Bow here is currently online. She's doing a little bit of arty-farty stuff. Let's pass you on to Birdie, who's doing some Photoshop things. So we'll pass you on to her. Hopefully you all have a nice time. And I'll catch you all this evening, 8 o'clock, UK time. So thank you everybody, and I'll see you soon. Obviously, again, this is Birdie. This is SWAT Nights Other Half from ZF. So do send her my best, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.